Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my Doge hodlers, my Doge army. Hopefully, everybody is having a wonderfully blessed, safe day. This is your boy, Jaime G, and you know what time it is, baby. It's that Wild Wild West crypto land time where we talk about Doge and overall crypto market news. Guys, none of this is ever financial advice. It's just me sharing my thoughts and opinions. Nothing more, nothing less. Please never take it SO. If you do, your ass is in a whole lot of trouble because I am not a financial advisor, guys. All right, guys, are you guys ready to see what's all good in the Doge hood? Well, without further ado, let's dive into the Wild Wild West of Cryptoland and see what's going on. All right, guys. Bitcoin is sitting at 44,000 with $8.98. We're down 0.1%. Not too bad, guys. We're still hovering around that 44,000 area, right? Seems like it's a pretty good level of resistance. We did hit about 45,500 way earlier in the day, but since then we have pulled back and it looks like we're struggling around this 44,000 area. But guys, this is healthy. This is normal, right? You can't expect it to just pump, right? And just be green, right? We're going to have days where the markets pull back, have a healthy pullback, and you're going to see red, right? But it's all good. It's healthy. It's nothing to get your panties in a bunch and get all scared about, right? Anyways, all right, enough of Bitcoin. We'll get into Bitcoin in a tad bit if time permits. Now, guys, we are at number 12. What the beep? We got the boot. Man, the war is on, baby. Avalanche is at number 10 and Polkadot is at freaking 11. And we're at number 12, man. It's all right, baby. We'll take our spot back sooner than later. All right, guys. We're currently sitting right now at 0.1577. Not too bad, guys. We're down 3.4%, guys. Guys, remember, this is healthy. It's a healthy pullback. Don't be scared. If you're scared, go to church. All right, guys. Our 24-hour low was 0.153. And a 24-hour high was 0.169, almost 17 cents, guys. Not too shabby. Our market cap is at $20.9 billion, and our volume is at $1.1 billion in the last 24 hours. Not too bad, guys. All right, guys. Now let's dive into the charts, and let me show you what's going on. Now we're gonna look at the 4-hour time frame first, right? Now, guys, we've been damn, excuse me. We got some higher highs, higher lows. Right, and I'm going to show you right now. Okay, so look, here's a high right here, right? We're starting right here at the high point, right? So, come down. Here's a low point. Now, here's a higher high. This high is higher than this high. Now, here is a lower point. Now, this low is higher than this low, so that's a higher low. Now, comes another higher high. This high point is higher than this high point. Now, this low point here is higher than this low point. So we have higher highs, higher lows on the 4-hour time frame, which is bullish. Right now, let's dive into the daily time frame. Okay, guys, so now we're on the daily time frame, right? Okay, so now here's when we had this. Hold on here. When we had this, let me get my. Right here is where we had this breakout, right? When Elon said that they were going to accept Doge as a form of payment for the merch, right? So now here's a high point, right? So now we come down. Now here's our low, right? Now we come up, and now here's another low, right? So this is a higher low. Why? Because this low point is higher than this low point, okay? So that is a higher low. So we have set a higher low in the daily time frame, and in the 4-hour time frame, we have set some higher high, higher lows, right? Now, let's talk about support and resistance real quick. Okay, guys, so now let's talk about support and resistance. Now, we're going to talk about resistance first, okay? So now, we had resistance at that 100-day moving average yesterday, right? But being that this line that I just circled right now, this moving average is the 50-day moving average. Now, as you can see over here, guys, we have broke below it, right? So we couldn't confirm this breaking of this 50-day moving average, right? You need to have at least two green candles above it to confirm that that is support, right? Whatever resistance you're breaking into, making into support, right? And in this circumstance, we're talking about this 50-day moving average, right, guys? Being that the other day we did break above it, but as you can see, we weren't able to hold it and we weren't able to confirm it. So The 50-day moving average is coming in at literally at 0.1602. That's 16 cents. Okay, guys. Now that is our level of resistance until otherwise noted. Now, guys, as you can see, right here, right, and I talked about it in my other video. Now you see this lower moving average is the 8-day moving average, and this middle one is the 21-day moving average. Okay, guys. So now when you have the 8-day moving average crossing over the 21-day moving average, right, the lower crossing the bigger moving average, that is bullish, right? So guys, we still have bullish technicals going for us. We just got a healthy pullback going for us, right? We have the higher lows forming in the 4-hour time frame, and also in the daily time frame. So guys, we still have a lot of bullish technicals, right? That's not even including all the fundamentals that we got going for it, right? That we'll get into in a second, right? So guys, support is coming in right at 15 cents at that 8-day moving average. I know that's, it's only 1 cent range, right? 15 cent support in 16-cent range, right? So in a I'm all tongue-tied, my bad, guys. So even though it's only a 1 cent range, guys, you know what I mean? This resistance that's coming in at this 50-day moving average, guys, you know what I mean? That is like a temporary resistance, if you will, because once we break this 50-day moving average, then the real test comes in at 19 cents, right? Which is coming in at that 100-day moving average, right? That's going to be a real challenge, even though this 50-day moving average is as well. But this is like a temporary roadblock to get to the main roadblock, if you will, if you know what I mean, try to use that metaphor for you. But all right, guys, so support is the 8-day moving average at 15 cents, and resistance for now is coming in at the 50-day moving average at 16 cents, right? All subject to change, right? So thank you. Any questions, please let me know down in the comments. All right, now let's dive into some Doge news. Now, it says Dogecoin returns among top purchased tokens by whales. Here's how much they own. Now it says, according to Whale Stats data, Dogecoin has made a comeback among the top 10 purchased tokens by Binance Smart Chain whales. This comes after a top BNB whale purchased a whopping $8.9 billion. Now, that $8.9 million worth of Doge is equivalent to $1.4 million in USD, guys, right? Then the article goes on to say on February 7th, the blockchain data tracker reported that Dogecoin holders had reached a count of 530 and 205,000 wallets, right? While the top 1,000 BNB wallets held 324.2 million Doge, which is $50.7 million worth, right? Now, guys, now it says at the time of publication, the count of Dogecoin holders stands at 533,914. Now, to emphasize on this, now let me dive into this article. I know I already talked about it on my previous video, guys, but it just goes to show you on the bullish sentiment that just continuously is surrounding Doge, right? We got the technicals going for us right now. We have a lot of bullish fundamental technicals going for us as well, right, guys? So we got a lot going for us here in 2022 in the beginning of this year, right? Now, guys, 8,000 new Doge hodlers per day is what we're averaging these past 5 days. We went from 486,439 wallets to 533. That's 42,870 new wallets in 5 days. That is bullish as all get up, man. If that doesn't excite you, I don't know what to tell you. That's like much wow, as we say. All right, guys, now let's dive into some more news here. All right. Thank you if you're still with me, man. Now it says Shiba, Doge, and Kate among top 10 meme tokens by social activity. Now, this is just out of the meme coins right now. As you can see right here, guys, we rank number 2, right? Obviously, Shiba, much credit to Shiba. They are at 105K. We are at 48.4K, right? But nonetheless, we're number 2, right, guys? Now, go to Lunar Crush, right, guys? And that tells you all. Oh, man, where did it go? I had it here. What the heck? Let me type it up real quick, guys. Now, we're going to look real quick on Lunar Crush, right? And it shows you the top top coins, right? Top 10 coins of the whole crypto market, right? Just want to show you real quick. Where we at? We're number 8, guys. We were number 6. We just dropped down to number 8, but nonetheless, we're still on the top 10. We're number 2 on the meme coins, and we're number 8 on overall out of the whole crypto market, guys. So things are looking really good for Doge, right? Considering that we were just the other day, we were about a week ago, we were hovering at, we had hit, the higher 12 cents, and then we were in 13 cents, 14, 13. Point I'm making is we are moving in the right direction, in an uptrend, guys, right? And we have all this bullishness surrounding us. So things are looking up for Doge is what I'm trying to point out to you guys. And don't panic. Everything is all good in the Doge hood, guys. Don't panic, right? Because of this little correction, right? You can't expect it to just continue to go up, 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 and up. It's going to go up, pull back, go up, pull back, go up. But as it keeps doing that, right, you're going to continue to make new, it's going to continue to go higher, higher, and higher. All right, guys. Now, that's what I had as far as Dogecoin news goes. Now, let's dive into some overall crypto market news. Alrighty, where am I at here? All right, now it says Singapore saw 13x jump in crypto investment in 2021. Now it says Singapore has seen a tenfold increase in crypto-related investments last year, worth 1.48 billion, up from 110 million in 2020, according to KPMG's Pulse of FinTech report. As per the study, the city-state has been long recognized as a center of cryptocurrency activity, with over 1.48 billion in investment complete last year alone. That's not too bad, guys, considering their population, I think, is like 5.8 million, right? They rank 114 out of, out of population wise, right? It's not like a real big city country, right, guys? But nonetheless, they're, for being 5.8, they have 1.4 billion dollars in crypto. That's a good thing, right, guys? It's just good for adoption. It's good for mainstream, right? So it just goes to show you, crypto is all over the world. Now, guys, I wanted to play this little real quick clip right here, right, from Tucker Carlson talking good about Bitcoin. Now, this is what is the word I'm looking for? Advertising in a good way, right? He's putting Bitcoin out there for a lot of people that didn't know about Bitcoin, and now they do. Now, hear what he had to say.
Will not get it. So in the absence of GoFundMe doing what it's supposed to do, others are filling the gap. An alternative crowdfunding website called Give, Send, Go has stepped up and raised already more than $5 million for the truckers. How long till they try to shut that down, too? Some Canadians are clearly worried about that. They're turning to cryptocurrency. Tallycoin, for example, is a small crowdfunding service that uses Bitcoin. It's not controlled by banks. That's the point. They're hosting a fundraiser for the truckers. Now, why is this appealing? No one can steal the money. No government can pressure anyone to turn the money over because governments don't control crypto. Bitcoin goes from person A to person B, and all the intermediary does, the company, is connect the two. It's pretty appealing. And you can imagine the long-term consequences here. If the people in charge in this country and in Canada want to make the US dollar irrelevant, they'll keep acting like this, and soon that it will be. Either way, it's becoming very clear that the only way around the stranglehold that technology has on our human rights is decentralization.
All right, guys. Now, I said decentralization. Now, guys, this is huge and this is good, right? Because it's putting Bitcoin out in the mainstream media, right? For billions of people to see throughout the world that might not know about cryptocurrency or Bitcoin. Now, he wasn't educating them, right? But nonetheless, he was speaking positive about Bitcoin. And this is what we need for mainstream, for adoption, for advertisements such as this. And this was in a positive manner. So this is good for Bitcoin. Now, guys, we got 230 million shorts liquidated in 4 days as Bitcoin spikes 18%. Now, we need these shorts, guys, right? Because when people get shorted, the price of Bitcoin goes up. So this is what us bulls need, right? We need them shorts to get liquidated. Come on, keep shorting that Bitcoin, right? And it'll continue to help push the price up. Now, it says the past 4 days have been overwhelmingly bullish within the cryptocurrency community. Even though some caution is still present, it appears that the market sentiment is quickly brightening up. In the past 4 days, Bitcoin's price surged by a whopping 18%, from slightly above 37K to above 44K, where it's trading at the time of this of this on Bitstamp, right? Now we're still at 44K, guys, right? So things are looking good, right? You know what I mean? You got all these short people that are shorting, and they got liquidated, right? Oh well, keep shorting, guys. We need that. I just wanted to show that to you guys, right? Now, here we go. Here it says global crypto adoption could soon hit a hyperinflation point, Wells Fargo reports. I'm going to close out with this one. Now it says the firm's global investment strategy team said it wasn't too early to invest in the crypto, but clearly regulatory roadblocks would likely create higher quality investment options in the future. Now, guys, it just goes to show you, gives you key points on why they believe you're still not early. You know what I mean? And this is a good article, right? Check it out. I'm not going to dive all the way into it, but guys, we're not early, or we are not late to the crypto party. We are still early, right? Still early stages, right, guys? And you know what I mean? Institutions and people are still barely getting invested, or are barely starting to invest. So you're not late, guys, to the party. Still have plenty of time, right? Now I'm going to close out with this article here, guys. Now it says 3 reasons on why you should buy Bitcoin, right? Now it says 3 reasons why to buy Bitcoin. Why Bitcoin is going into a bull market again, rather. I'm sorry. Now, give 3 reasons. Now, it says, 1, Bitcoin, it says Bitcoin bull market, financial markets are up. It says as Bitcoin becomes more tied to stock markets through products like Bitcoin ETFs, the performance of financial markets has become increasingly important to macro crypto market movements. These financial markets have been showing good numbers again in recent weeks, right? So obviously they're saying, because we're kind of tied to the stock market, which in a sense we are, right? So when the stock market does good, Bitcoin does good as well. And when Bitcoin does good, the overall crypto market does as well, good as well. Now, 2, institutions' interest is growing again, right? And I've made plenty of videos, right, these past couple days, the past week, talking about institution and how it's growing at a rapid speed, right, guys? These institutions are investing at a rapid pace in the crypto, right, guys? Why? Because they know there's plenty of money to be made, and that's the bottom line on why we invest, right? And these institutions are money hungry. They're greedy, guys. They're trying to gobble up all the Bitcoin, all the crypto they can, right? So the sooner you get in, the better. Now it says in 2021, more and more institutional investors invested in Bitcoin, fueling the bull market. Investors interested in buying is becoming increasingly important as price develops. Luckily, the major institutional investors have been showing renewed interest in the cryptocurrency market over the past few days. Now is an ideal point to get into Bitcoin cheaply. Buy Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies on crypto. Right, guys? So, yeah, it is, guys. Right now, you know what I mean? Now that it dipped, right, it's better, right? It's at 44,000 now. It could be at 50K and, you know, in a couple days, guys. Now, the third and final reason, it says crypto market crashes are ideal for crypto shopping. Right, it says many speculative investors have had bet on a further drop in Bitcoin on the foreign exchange market. Now they have had to give up their positions and buy Bitcoins again in order not to miss anything in the Bitcoin bull market, right, guys? So you know what I mean? So the market is obviously going back up, right? It dipped. It seems like we hit our bottom around 32K, right? And we've been continuously going up ever since we hit around that 32K area, right? I don't think we're going to continue to go down anymore. I think we're going to continue to push back up. But what do I know? I'm just a YouTuber talking about cryptocurrency, right? Anyways, guys, you guys stay safe, stay blessed. Hopefully this video was informative, helpful, and useful. If it was, please consider like and subscribe to the channel. Your boy HUMBKE is out to the bar, base.